So, want to know how you go out into the wild without having to go out into the wild? This is how you do it, man. This is how I do it, at least. This is what I do, bro. I get to go out and explore whatever I have to leave the house, fam. I love these type of videos. Love these type of videos. Oh, snap. Hold on. I was wondering why things sounded different. I was just on the phone. My bad. Got my apple juice or apple cranberry. I don't know what Queen be buying, bro. Apple cranberry. I don't know. But it good though. So listen, the next video, 12 scariest finds ever. Oh, this, like, you know what I mean? Sometimes I gotta tap into that nerdy side of me, bro. I love it. I love this type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate y'all for coming to kick it with me, because that means you like this kind of stuff too. You know, got a little bit of everything, man. I like to watch the scary videos. I like to watch the murders, the unsolved and the solved murder mysteries and stuff like that. Then I like to tap into this side of me. You know what I'm saying? Then every now and then I gotta watch the crazy wild videos, you know what I'm saying? So if you rocking with me, that means you have that type of everywhereness in you too. And we just gotta appreciate that about us. So if you're new to this channel, man, hit the subscribe button, join the fam. After that, a moment of silence for the haters. That's enough. Now run the likes up. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Let's go.
Hey everyone. Curiosity pushes us to amazing discoveries, but some finds may be too terrifying. On your summer trip to a resort, you definitely don't want to happen upon a nuclear warhead underwater.
I'll wait for that. I'll wait for that.
Or find a shelter that turns out to be a bear's den. Hold on to your seat, because we have 12 accidental discoveries that'll make your hair stand on end. Let's go. Have you ever lost your keys? How about a hydrogen bomb? This happened to the commander of a B-47 bomber in 1958 when he collided with an F-86 fighter in the sky. He decided to drop the cargo from the damaged plane, and a Mark 15 hydrogen bomb weighing 3.5 tons tumbled into the ocean. Hitting the water after falling from 7,000...
That's way different from losing your keys, man. That's two different opposite ends of the spectrum, bro. I'm thinking, what? No, you don't just lose 3 tons of a bomb, bro. You don't just lose a bomb. That's scary. That there is just, Yeah, that's scary.
217 feet, it's a miracle that it didn't explode. They searched for the bomb at the bottom of Uso Bay, Georgia for 46 years, and when they finally found it, they didn't recover it. The U.S. Air Force assured the public that the flight was just a training exercise and that there was simply no nuclear capsule which could cause the chain reaction of a hydrogen bomb. Although previously declassified documents mentioned a warhead with plutonium, it's not for us to decide whether it's true or not, but you can definitely feel the spirit of the 50s at this resort. And this man discovered something frightening in a completely unexpected place. A photo of an unusual meadow appeared on social media, where a local resident planned to collect some mushrooms. Take a closer look at what you see in this photo.
Oh.
Those definitely are not champignons. That is a huge mountain of real grenades. Their number goes into the thousands.
Oh, my leg would have went numb. Oh God, bro, you stumble upon real grenade, bro.
Those definitely are not champignons. That is a huge mountain of real grenades. Their number goes into the thousands.
Fam, talk about a bad day. Huh? Your day at work don't seem so bad now, do it? It can't. It can't. This dude stumbled upon thousands of real grenades. I'd have looked up to the sky and been like, what did I do to deserve this? I tried to do everything in life right. I made some mistakes, but now this.
Each of them was once intended for combat, and they are no less terrifying now. Most likely, they were dumped en masse and then simply thrown into the forest for Bigfoot's pleasure. This pile of metal has laid in the open air for quite some time, and so
all it takes is one animal to come through there and get to digging and accidentally pull one of them. Oh my gosh, bro. That will probably level that entire blocks. Oh my gosh.
It's surprising that it has remained untouched. Another reason to watch your step when walking in unfamiliar places. Do you smell something burning? The riddle of lightning striking from 6,000 to 24,000 people a year has not yet been solved. But we know for sure that there are places where it strikes twice. Near the village of Kupish, Ukraine, there is a small clearing which the locals have nicknamed the Lightning Nest. In this unusual place, the foliage is withered and charred, and many people start to feel sick. The locals are afraid to come here because they can be struck by lightning at any moment. Lightning strikes trees in the clearing every day, even if it doesn't rain. Scientists think this is because of reduced electrical resistance in some areas, and the villagers talk about flashes of light at night and rays beaming into the sky. Here's some unique footage. This guy recorded a lightning bolt in the clearing and recklessly rushed over to see where it had landed. Don't try this at home. The link to the full video is in the description. Subscribe to his channel.
Yo, some of y'all crazy, man. Some of y'all just crazy. Y'all don't value life like I value my life, man. I got a lot of things in life I still want to do. A lot of things I still want to do. So, I value it, bro. Y'all are crazy. I like y'all, but some of y'all are crazy.
You won't hear about this section of the Thames from your tourist guide. See the mast sticking out of the water? That's the American cargo ship SS Richard Montgomery, which sank near the city of Sheerness in 1944. It was transporting hundreds of tons of explosives that were never used during the war.
Almost sound like a suicide mission, don't it?
6,127 tons of the dangerous cargo were locked in the front and rear holds of the ship, which have now been lying at a depth of 49 feet for several decades. Rescuers concluded that trying to save the supplies would be too risky. It is estimated that 286 giant, highly explosive bombs remained on board, each weighing 2,000 pounds. There were also 6,364 shells of various types, as well as 2,815 fragmentation and cluster bombs, not to mention various boosters, smoke bombs, flare signals, and white phosphorus bombs. The greatest threat is posed by the 1,400 tons of TNT, because due to the destruction of the fuse, it can become inert. According to research, in the event of explosion, a mass of water and debris 1.8 miles high would be forced out, and a 16-foot wave could sweep the Thames into London. A 2,600...
Remember that on your next trip to London, or to all my fam out there in London, man. Y'all be safe out there, and yeah, try to stay hot, not smoking. Just try to stay in hot, live high. You know what I mean? Woo!
The 24-foot exclusion zone has been established around the ship, which is only allowed to be crossed with the permission of the Prime Minister. In June of this year, the government began looking for a contractor for a project of £5 million to cut the masts, as they have begun to put too much pressure on the ship's design. Another innocent hobby led...
They need like a huge dome to like sit over it. I don't even think that would work, but I'm just spitballing at this point.
...to a frightening find. A resident of Michigan was sifting various junk from the Grand River using a magnet. He had never managed to catch something worthwhile when, suddenly, he accidentally snagged a mortar round from the World War I era. But he only found that out afterwards when he brought the treasure home and posted a photo on social media. He immediately called the police, who confirmed the authenticity of the shell and confiscated it for safe disposal. The grenade will be detonated with C4 during police exercises. You may not recognize a grenade at first sight, but what should you do with an invisible threat? This treasure hunter accidentally stumbled upon a harmless little thing while digging, but it seriously scared him. See this compass? It is not safe for humans because it's radioactive. Only one tiny arrow inside it is painted in SPD, but it radiates at 4 to 5 microsieverts per hour. To put that in context, the normal background radiation for humans is 0.2 to 0.5 microsieverts per hour. Even holding such a find in your hand could be bad for your health. Now imagine that you're a celebrity, namely David Gilmour of Pink Floyd. You just want to remodel your house in East Sussex, England, when suddenly the builders tell you that they found a bomb under the foundation. You wouldn't even get that kind of adrenaline rush at a concert, would you? David and his wife Polly quickly left their house while the Royal Navy Bomb Squad fixed the problem. They had to remove a 5-foot-long tubular device from a projectile from World War II, which could have easily leveled the musician's 6-story.
Everybody who's a homeowner, when they heard that, was like, what could possibly be under my home? See? Just make you think. That's all I'm saying. I'm just here to make you think about stuff. I ain't say whether it was going to be good or bad, but I'm just here to make you think. That's all.
House to the ground. Fortunately, no one was hurt. But maybe there's a new explosive hit song on its way. This river in the Amazon was thought to be a myth. Healing properties had been ascribed to its turquoise waters, but no one warned us that it was literally boiling. The water temperature ranges from 122 degrees Fahrenheit to almost 203 degrees Fahrenheit, and it's almost 5 meters deep in some places. Everything that falls into it washes ashore al dente. Scientists believe that the water gets that hot because it seeps underground, heats up there, and comes out through cracks and faults. After all, the nearest active volcano is only 372 miles away, and the local shamans only sound so-so. There is no greater reason to skip class than finding a World War II bomb just a stone throw away from campus. In Frankfurt, an unexploded British bomb, the HC-4000, was found during construction work near Goethe University.
Yeah, I'm gonna need for them to stop losing these bombs, bro. That's what I'm gonna need for them to discover everything they lost. This video is starting to make me a little bit nervous, fam. I don't even want to leave the house now because, well, it could be under my house. Who knows?
Its name indicates its power and weight of 4,000 pounds, of which 3,000 pounds was explosive material. This bomb was called the Blockbuster because it was the largest for its time and was able to wipe entire city blocks off the face of the earth. So in order to neutralize it, it was decided to evacuate 70,000 people.
Yes.
This was the largest rescue operation in Germany since the 40s. Fortunately, there were no casualties.
Woo.
Remember the tale of Sleeping Beauty? This guy now sees it in his nightmares. One time, he decided to take a walk along the river and explore a nearby cave. He didn't even suspect that a bear's den was waiting for him at the end of the tunnel. At first, he thought that he was shining his flashlight on a brown rock, but after looking closely, he realized that it was a black bear. Fortunately, the bear was in deep hibernation and didn't react to the unexpected guest. But the guy didn't dare to go any further because there's no beast more ferocious than a bear woken up too early. The guy miraculously managed to make it out alive and show us this amazing footage. Our Our next hero also made a discovery which he did not find very amusing. While working on an excavator in Danville, Matt Bell accidentally found an artifact that his partner mistook for a cannonball. The men simply threw the find out of the ditch and finished the working day. Once at home, having carefully examined the ball, he realized that it was something from the Civil War era and decided to take it to a museum. And then the story took an unexpected turn. The curator of the museum discovered a pressure plate on the ball and was horrified. It turned out to be a 32-pound active mine with explosives inside. Matt recalled that after he found this out, he put the ball into his car, fastened the seatbelt around it, and for a long time couldn't bring himself to drive out of the parking lot. Once at home, he called the police, and the bowling ball-sized bomb was destroyed in a nearby quarry.
Bro, he took it back. Oh my God, bro. Oh my. Yeah, people just don't back. Once I figured out what it was, ain't no way you was giving it back to me. What? Who? Me? Taking it back? In my front seat? Oh, y'all crazy. Y'all done lost y'all mind. I don't know who y'all think I am. But the museum would have needed to get somebody, bro. I'm not taking that back with me now. You should have told me what it was. Now that I know and I'm aware, heck no, I ain't taking that. You crazy.
On Airbnb, you can find out in detail what awaits you upon arrival at your accommodation. There wasn't a word on there about the neighborhood. The family who rented a house in Florida were looking forward to a great weekend. Something in the lake had gotten the attention of their dog, Rascal, but they didn't think it was anything important. The next morning, they found a 9-foot alligator in the pool. The guests considered this all-inclusive gesture a nice...
Now, this is what I was talking about at the beginning, right? Because, where is it at? Hold on.
The family who rented a house in Florida were looking forward to a great weekend. Something in the lake had gotten the attention of their dog, Rascal, but they didn't think it was anything important. The next morning...
If you've ever rented an Airbnb, this is what threw me off, because I just came back from Florida in, what was it, July? June or July, maybe? I think it was July. We went... It might have been June. Well, we went on vacation with the family. And we took my pops, my sister, her kids, my other sister, her kids, me, and Queen and the boys. We all went down there, collectively got an Airbnb down there. And they have, a lot of those Airbnbs down there have those little coverings over the pool area connected to the house. So it's covered. But all I could think about, because I associate Florida with Gators. Everything, even I'm a Florida Gator fan, so everything is Gators to me. I'm always looking before I step outside, before I walk around a corner, before I come out the back door to get in the pool. Like, I just kept, because all this right here, what's wrong with my, oh, okay. All this right here is just screens. It's screens. It ain't glass that's keeping up, it's screens. So the first thing I did when I got there was check the screens to make sure there ain't no little holes for nothing to come through. But still, like, I still think the screens ain't strong enough. If he wanted to charge through that, he'd break through that screen. You know what I mean? So that had me nervous. Every morning before the kids go out there, I was like, man, we should have just got a hotel, bro, indoor pool, something like that. You know, because I was on alert, man. I was on alert. So seeing this further just confirms, man. Confirms.
They found a 9-foot alligator in the pool. The guests considered this all-inclusive gesture a nice gift from the landlord, but still asked him to remove the frightening neighbor. In the video, you can see a licensed alligator catcher pulling the animal out of the water. According to local laws, he just got a new pet. Rascal warns you guys. Well, that's enough for today. Which of these...
Yeah, man, that just confirmed my suspicion, worry, because it was a little lake like that dog was in at the front of the subdivision, because there was a lot of houses out there that people were using for Airbnbs, but it was a little lake in the front when you first drive in there after you pass the guard shack. And as soon as you ride past, I immediately looked and I saw the signs. don't feed gators, don't try to, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, oh, bro. Why? You know, you always want to go to Florida because it's got the perfect weather and everything, but then when you get down there, you immediately start thinking of gators, gators, gators. You know what I'm saying? Even driving down there, I'll be looking in the ditches and the little canals you pass through just to see if I see one. It never fails. You know what I'm saying? It never fails. But I told y'all, man, this was a crazy video, the amount of bombs that people have, mines and grenades that people have discovered. That's insane, man. Scary too. So, but y'all get at me in the comment section. Let me know what y'all thought of this video. And stick around and stay tuned to the next reaction of my piece. Y'all stay solid. Hey.